Hi, everybody. I don't know. I'm out of ideas. There's only so many ways you can enter a frame. If you have any suggestions, please send them. Note, I cannot swing from the rope. It's too far away. Okay? So, any other suggestions, please? I'm out of ideas. All right, welcome to today's WOD briefing for Friday, May 22nd. Let's get started with the warm-up. It is 3 rounds of 10 mountain climbers, 6 hand release push-ups, 6 Cossack squats, and 6 squat jumps. All those should be fairly familiar, especially this week where we'll be doing a lot of hand release push-ups and squat jumps. The Cossack squats are, you're gonna take a wide stance, all right? You're gonna shift your weight from one side to the other, rotating up on the heel of the off leg, all right? So if you shift your weight to the right leg, you're gonna bring the heel up on the left leg. Try to keep the chest up, try to keep yourself looking straight ahead, okay? So left, and then right, okay? Shifting your weight 6 times total. All right, then you're gonna move yourself through the bodyweight group circle video. After that, you'll get to our strength and technique for today. Some different stuff. We're gonna continue with the pistols that we did last week, so some pistol work. And then we're gonna add what's called a Cuban press. We did it a couple times in class back when we were all together, but now we're gonna do it by ourselves. It's a shoulder exercise, really working the strength in that rotator cuff and getting that shoulder nice and strong, okay? Let's start with the pistols, because I'm somewhat warm. Pistols are a single leg squat. There's a lot of different scales. Hopefully they look like this, all right? Weight to one side, down, and up. That's all you're getting, all right? So, if you don't have that, there's a couple things you can do, all right? If your issue is balance, you can take your off foot and put it in the, what I call the knee pit, or right above the calf of your strong leg, and then you're going to squat down and then back up. You can do that, either side. Okay? A little shimmy. So if balance is your issue, you can hold your toe, okay? This is not my favorite because it keeps me a little compact, but it does work, okay? You can also hold a PVC pipe or something out there if you need a little bit of help with that balance. Or what you can do is you can bring in a box or even a chair and do a single leg squat to that box and then fire back out of the heel, keeping your contact point with the box to be minimal and just using it to get down. If you have a box, I recommend getting it as low as you can go in order to get that full depth and stand out of it, okay? But if you have a chair, you gotta work with the height you got, or a coffee table actually would work a little bit too, okay? So, that is the pistol. Moving on to the Cuban press, you're gonna do 4 and 4 Cuban presses. So, if you have a dumbbell, okay, first thing I'm gonna say here is this should be super light, okay? Don't use your working WOD weight dumbbell for this workout, okay? If you have a light one, you're gonna use a light one. If not, we'll talk about alternatives, all right? But the path of movement is going to be, you're gonna start with the weight in front of you, a little bit square off your shoulders, nice and square, okay? You're gonna take that elbow, bring it to 90 degrees, okay? Once you get there, you're going to rotate from the shoulder up and then press up to full extension, all right? Then you're going back down, rotate back down, and then drop, okay? Slow and controlled each time, all right? That setup position, your ribs should be down, you should be in a nice brace position, engage the glutes. What you wanna think about is you wanna think about that movement coming from the shoulder, all right? So retracting into that 90-degree position, okay? And then rotating with the shoulder. Don't think about bringing your hand from here to here. Think about rotating that whole shoulder into that position and then pressing up from that shoulder, okay? If you don't have a weight, you can use a soup can or a beverage can, whatever you want, that's just gonna give you that stimulus of something in your hand that you need to control, all right? If you wanna make sure you're doing it right and controlled, if you're using a carbonated beverage, open it immediately afterwards. If it doesn't explode on you, you've done well. If it explodes on you, you've gone too fast. Okay? And if you're gonna do that, do it on camera, because that would be fun. All right, so that's the Cuban press. You're gonna do 4 on the right arm, 4 on the left arm. You're gonna do 5 rounds through this whole thing, all right? After that, you're moving on to our workout, which is 8 rounds of 5 burpees, 20 mountain climbers, 5 thrusters or handstand push-ups, 20 air squats, all right? So you see handstand push-ups up there. Obviously, if you have a safe place to do handstand push-ups, either an exterior wall outside, an interior wall in your house, I recommend taking your shoes off if you're doing that. A solid locking door that you're not gonna break through, or something else, please do that if you can. If you have any questions, let us know. We can walk you through to see what's around your house, see if anything will work. If you're doing the thrusters, you can either do those barbell thrusters, or you can do a goblet thruster with a weight, a kettlebell or a dumbbell going down and then up, either two-handed. If you're doing one-handed, you're in that front rack position, you're going down, you're thrusting up, okay? If there are 8 rounds, and it's only 5 reps, so if you're gonna do a single arm, you do 1 round on the right arm, 1 round on the left arm, and rotate back and switch back and forth for each round, okay? So it evens out. Yeah, other than that, 15-minute time gap. Hopefully you guys will make it through. If you hit that cap and you have time, keep going, finish up the workout. And then we're moving on to the core work, which is 40 bicycle crunches and 30 peeing dogs. The peeing dogs, you guys should know by now, it's that plank, bringing that elbow up, bringing the knee up to the elbow on each side. The bicycle crunches, you're going to be laying down, all right? Your hands are behind your head. Your feet are up like this. You're gonna bring the opposite elbow to the opposite knee in this position, like so. Okay, squeezing the oblique as you go in. Try not to grip your head and pull your neck towards your elbow. That would be bad for your neck, okay? So that's today's workout. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you have an excellent weekend. Yeah, and we'll see you next week.